All right, guys, coming at you from Florida, actually. Wanted to just talk to you about a couple things before your meeting gets started here. So the one thing that's been pretty clear to me is that we're having a problem with getting some maintenance stuff done and done right. Notice I say some maintenance stuff. I'm not saying home repair or SHG maintenance. I'm just talking about things that are breaking that aren't getting fixed. And I've seen a lot of finger pointing and people blaming others, which I think is some sort of right. I mean, there are things that need pointed out, and lately I've been seeing a lot of people doing something better than finger pointing. I've been seeing people pointing out issues and trying to come up with solutions, and that's pretty awesome, because that's what we want to happen here. Is we want to all get together here and figure out what the solution is. I want to focus on two things that I see being a problem. One is entry to properties. That's been a problem for the last 3 years. We've put together a plan, hopefully, to correct that problem. Right? Just real quickly, the plan at a basic level is, if we can't get in, we're gonna put an emergency work order in and change those locks that day or the next day. Right? Let's just go ahead and change the locks. And I get that there might be keys there that actually work, and maybe we're just not using the right key or looking for the right spot in the lockbox, but I'd much rather change a lock when we didn't need to and waste $50 of Slate House money that we're gonna have to pay than to not be able to get into an emergency situation and then have the owners freak out and sue us for $10,000. Right? I'd rather have a bunch of $50 problems than a handful of $5,000 to $10,000 problems, which is what we've been having here the last few months. All right, so you guys can talk through that idea and make sure we're all on the same page with what we're doing when we can't get in. So problem number one, just talked about the no entry, but we hopefully have a plan to fix that. And then the second problem is follow-up work orders from both branches, SHG maintenance and home repair. It seems especially problematic with home repair. We have a plan there. We've had a plan, and in theory it should be working. But that's what I want you guys to really dig into today. I want you guys, because Rob's going to be here, and you can pull Gabby into the meeting too. But I want home repair, Kylie, and SHG maintenance to figure out why we're still having problems with follow-up, right? The work order where we get into the property and need to go back out because we need to order a part. Why is that not getting done? Or we go back out and fix the hole and patch the hole, but we never go back and repaint the hole. So let's make sure we fix that. Half of that is the follow-up because we couldn't get in, the no entry, and that should be fixed. But that problem already should be fixed. But that's not all of it, right? So let's talk about the no entry. Let's talk about the follow-up and nail down a solution there. I think if we can do that, I think we're going to be in a pretty good place with maintenance, right? I mean, we'll still always have staffing issues and getting guys that are competent and responsible and skilled enough, but let's control the things we can control, and that's getting into properties and following up. We can control those things. I'm confident on that, and I'm also really excited because, like I said, I was seeing a lot of finger pointing, but now we've gotten past the finger pointing, and people have been coming to me, reaching out to me, saying, "Nate, how can we fix this?" Going to Kylie, how can we fix this? That's where we need to get to, right? How can we work together to fix this? And we're going to, right? We had a lot of smart determined, motivated, hardworking leaders here that use supervisors. We're going to do this. Then the only other things that, and I'm not going to go into too much. Kylie will talk through these items. I don't have the list in front of me what else was on the agenda for today, but I know one of the things we want to talk through is snow removal. I'm working on compiling a list for snow removal from all the owners. I emailed everyone a survey on Monday. I'm going to compile that on Friday and get that out to you. Give them a week to reply. But Kylie can talk to you about the procedures on that. I want to talk about inventory. Let's get a clear idea of what tools everyone has, and let's do a better job of tracking the tools and equipment. And we can even talk about potentially putting a budget in place. I definitely want to track how much we're spending, but maybe that eventually goes to like a budget, and you say, okay, Tyler, York, you guys have $1,000 to spend this year on lawn care items. I don't care how you spend it, you just can't spend more than it. We don't want to get there today, but we want to at least start that conversation. And then other things I want to talk about today is the vendor list. I want to get a better vendor list together. We've had one, but we just don't really use it as well as we should. Kylie can talk to you about our plan for rolling out into Allentown and Baltimore, but this vendor list is going to be really important. So let's work together. Let's complete this list the best we can today, and then let's also, along those lines, let's get a pricing list. Kylie has a form that we should that we started, a sheet that we started on pricing. So let's get that together. We need each of your knowledge for your local markets on what the going rate is for certain jobs, and we can also add jobs to that list. I know the list isn't complete. Got a lot to do today in this meeting, so let's try to get down to business and knock as much out as we can. I think this meeting is going to be good. I think a lot can come from it today. All right, guys, I'll enjoy this nice weather in Florida, and don't feel too bad for me, all right? Miss you guys. See you next week. Bye.